Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Englishman again, and for this video that's dedicated to the month of love, February 2024, I just got done reading this book, 50 Shades of Grey. Let me tell you, I hated every single simpering word of it. I detested nearly every single page of it, every single minute I spent on this book. It was awful. It was painful. It was much better. It was much more painful, much more sadistic than anything that was featured in this book as far as the quote-unquote introduction to SM. Because, because this book was supposed to be like, an introduction to SM bondage for those who are not affiliated with it. You know, the lifestyle choice. And a very, kinky way of getting your rocks off. Now, this is basically a fantasy story, as much as anything can be, because the person who involved is ungodly rich, ungodly handsome, and yet he's still not married. And yet the person that he picks to enjoy his life with and dote on and all that is the girl Ashley Fitzgerald, fresh out of college. Well, technically in last semester of college. But, she's supposedly a virgin, which I'll get to more detail later on. And she is involved with this guy who is, in love with her, even though she's very frumpy and very unattractive and unappealing on purpose. Think of Tula from the movie, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 1. She was very unappealing and, by her own admission. Now, you could tell that this book was basically the author E.L. James's first book she ever written, because you could tell that she likes to use big fancy words like $3, like $5 words, Star Wars. And she had, I don't know if she grasped the definition of said words. Because she'll say like words like, I'm writing this, I'm writing that, I'm using big words, I'm a big smart person. Anyway, she had to have people look it up. She even used the word thesaurus in this novel of annoyance. And the book as well, how should I put this, the main character, Ashley Steele, is supposed to be your character from your perspective. Like, this whole avenue of like butt plugs and anal beads and whips and all that stuff they're in. It's supposed to be opened up to this girl Anna, and she is Steele, which by itself sounds like a pseudonym for a person rather than the actual name for the person itself. Same with Christian Grey. Christian, because he's a good Christian boy who likes to whip people and spank people. Now, she's supposed to be a virgin, and it's senior year in college. I thought that was only a fantasy made for people like me, but she's supposed to be a virgin, so this guy takes her into his arms. Real stalker type. I'll get to that in a little bit too, but I'm not professional on anything with this, especially being that I'm not a woman, obviously. But doesn't sex for the first time for a woman actually have to hurt? Doesn't a man penetrating a woman for the first time, doesn't that hurt her a lot? But apparently she must have a steel vagina because she doesn't get any pain from it. And number two is that when she does a certain sexual act, like for the first time, certain things that you do when you do for the first time are supposed to be sloppy, messy, make you puke and all that. But this girl can handle it like a champ all the way around. Which made me wonder, is Yellow James really writing for a person who's losing her virginity? I don't think so. I think she's confused as to what her the age and experience level of her female character is supposed to be. Okay. Now, let me talk a little bit about the S&M that's featured in this book, because I got quite a bit to say about it. I've seen porno with better S&M scenes and featured in this book, because in this book they have they have webs, they have bondage, ball gags, basic stuff, But I've seen porn with chains, webs, cat o' nine tails, things that go up into a woman and all that stuff, and anal stuff too. So it seems very watered down, if I should say, give my own personal opinion about it. It seems like grandma's first experience with SN, he ha ha. She said vagina. She said clitoris. He ha ha. Which, by the way, she refers to her sex. She said that Chris Gray touched her sex. Now, I'm not an expert on anime or anything, but I'm pretty sure that she made vagina by that. Vagina lips. But, she specifically said vagina in certain instances, and she referred to clitoris in another one, along with butthole in another one, or her behind. So, what does he touch my sex mean? Does that mean that he touched her G spot, or I can't pronounce the word, but you know what I'm saying, her G spot. It's kind of confusing. It's kind of stupid, ha ha, it's down there, it's her down there. You know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it because I want to be cutesy and infantile about it. Ha ha ha. This girl Anna reeks of immaturity. For example, one thing that I personally don't like in movies is that when people do the onboard texting and receiving messages and stuff. You see them, boop, hi, how you doing? And boop, I'm doing fine, how you doing? And boop, I got to eat at the pizzeria or something like that. And boop, yeah, and you see the text message go all the way down. That's fine, that's only like 5-10 minutes at tops. The movie. I can't count how many times they did that in this book. Pages upon pages of emails, BlackBerry messages. Oh my god, it's so goddamn annoying. Not only that, but it was between the two of them, between Chris Gray and Anastasia Steele. So it was like whenever they would put like different titles for each of the messages, and that was really smug and annoying, cutesy. They was like, oh, I'm all eyes at you, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like, oh, the evil one, and all this stuff, being kind of cutesy and kind of smug at it. And it just, grow the fuck up. Don't do that. Do people in love do this stuff to each other? Do they make up cutesy names for each other? Email, like, look how cute she is. She do an email to her friend, to her boyfriend and all this. It's like, bleh. Whenever I email someone, I'm lazy. I like to say like my title, and then I'll use the title for like 5 more messages. Otherwise, I'll change if I want to. So yeah, that's very annoying. Also, Christian Grey. Oh my god, this guy is a stalker. This guy makes people say, whoa, I'm not, stop it. Right now, stop it. This guy is aggressive, a stalker, pain in the ass, and he buys stuff that he thinks I will want, but he buys stuff that is over the top expensive. Like he buys a new car, he buys a new laptop, she doesn't even ask for these things. He just gives them to her, without any type of want in return. Like, you got. If I give you a call, you gotta do this to me. Or you gotta pass your test. Or you gotta. I don't know. Not anything sexual, but like you gotta make me a meal or something like that. Something along those lines. Just gives them to her, which that's not a very healthy relationship. And not only that, but he says you gotta do this. You gotta go to sleep at this time. You gotta do sleep at that time. You gotta do this, that, and the other thing. I'm gonna be watching him 24 hours a day. I mean, for God's sake, this guy goes to all trouble to be with her during private time with her mother. The mother's over there drinking and having all this fun with her. Then she looks over her shoulder, and then she sees Christian Grey at the bar. And she's like, oh shit, he's here. What did they do? What did they do? I mean, this girl is... I can understand not having a boyfriend in the past and being nervous, but by God, this girl is a klutz. She's stupid, and she's very irritating. Now, here's one thing I should say, okay? I'm a smart man. Well, man, I am smart. I don't know everything. For example, I don't know what 2 and 2 equals, or like a 5 times 5. And I definitely don't know what goes on inside women's heads. So, this character, Anastasia Steele, has like, something called a contest. Well, every person has a contest and tells us what's right, wrong, and everything in between that. So, and it also has this character called the inner goddess. Now, I believe that the inner goddess is supposed to be a physical representation of her sexual desires. That's what I get. But it's really quite funny because the character takes on multiple characteristics and costumes, kind of like cosplay almost. It reminds me more or less of when the Master Chief in Halo has to use Cortana and puts him in his head. Something like that, where each avatar had like a different personality and a different costume uniform to go with the character. So like she does like cartwheels like a cheerleader, he hides behind the bed, all that stuff. And I mean, clearly this inner guys is funny. And it really reminds me of when the old commercial for shampoo or something like that, or maybe bought by soap in the bathtub and stuff, where it goes like, I'm your Venus, I'm your fire of desire. That's really funny. And I think that when she gets orgasm in this book, she ends up the inner goddess screams, which, okay, I'll admit every woman deserves her own little fantasy of having her own little gods and stuff like that. But I think that this inner goddess is a little bit too into it, into the sexual and the bondage and all that stuff, and the spanking and this and that. Which, by the way, spanking is a little too light, because in some of the movies that I've seen, people wham their asses real hard, and that's fine and dandy, but this one is like the ultimate introduction to BDSM, which, by the way, those ties that they used in the ties that we use for lumber and stuff, that's unsafe for SM usage. I mean, I wouldn't know because I'm not into that kind of thing, but it's more or less like too restrictive. You can get out of it, and it gets tighter, cut off your circulation to your important parts of your body, like your hands, your feet, and other stuff. And she also plays the innocent card a little too much. For example, she's like, what's this? What's that? What's butt plugs? What's this and that? It's like, we live in the 21st century. You know what a butt plug is? I mean, if I could buy that, she would know what that kind of stuff is. She can easily look up online when it is and what S&M blah 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 is. James tried to make it an person in this whole thing, but she put off as like complete numbnuts who doesn't know anything about anything. He's supposed to be, I think he's supposed to be either dinosaurian or close to it. Now she also has other friends too, like Kevlar and Jose, which I was expecting for Chris agreed to get into a fight with Jose, which is like a best friend of his. And Caroline, it's like, there was one part where she went to go on a cruise with, Elliot Gray, Christian's brother, kind of convenient that the brother goes up with her best friend and stuff, but whatever. So Anna says, "Oh my God, Kate, have you no shame? You're gonna spend time with your boyfriend at Barbados in bikini. Oh my, in bikini. There might be sex involved. Woo. Wow, big deal. The girls at college, they have sex. They probably do think that it's spring break and stuff. Another thing, all these people that Chris Gray could get into, all the women that are more experienced than she is, sexier and all that. Plus all the prostitutes and, women of the evening and stuff like that. He picks this frumpy little girl. If you ask me, that's kind of a creeper moment, that he picks up the virgin, the girl who has inexperience and all this. I'll teach you my ways. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Also, he is way too open with his wealth. Kind of remember my Uncle Danny, but Uncle Danny goes out with like old women, like in their 40s, 50s ish. So they're more age appropriate for him. But she, on the other hand, he goes out with her with a plane, flying, gliding, a helicopter ride, fancy cars, fancy dinners. My favorite is when she meets his parents without underwear on, without any with that massage balls except the pillow. Hoo-ha. It's just funny how I was expecting for it to trying to get like in that movie Sis Pop Run that they had to cut where they had balls that clang whenever the guy walks. That was very, very funny. But this guy from day one controlled every last little detail of the school life. And there's even a contract involved too, like you want this, the submissive want this, and they make a hard limit chart too, like I want to do, my hard limit is no burning, for example, or no secret play or whatever, or fire play or gun play or whatever thing that you want. No vomit or any type of bodily fluids. But yeah, he does play with her menstrual blood later on in the movie, in the book, I should say. And it's very if I was a woman, I would get the fuck away from Chris Gray, because even though he's ungodly rich and super handsome, which by the way is real annoying real fast. He's so handsome. Oh, he's got money up the ass. Oh, he's so this, so that. The only reason why you're allowing yourself to do all this is because he's rich and handsome and stuff like that. Otherwise, he wouldn't even pay you. It reminds me of that whole transformation scene in the movie, not in the TV movie, where the girl just waves a wand and gets every clock and then she's hot. with and he's also like, I don't do love, I don't do romance, but the main fantasy of the women in the book is that she wants to change Christian to be, they want her to want more than just sex and bondage, and she does. She changed him into want more stuff, more romantic garbage, like roses. He bought her a car and stuff. She wants him to stay with her at night, which I would happily do without having to go through all the richness and all this other stuff too. So yeah, this guy is serious. And he won't reveal the past of himself to her. And the funny is that he talks about this one woman called Miss Robertson that gets her into S&M. And he said that it was a good thing that he met her. But and I always refer to her as the evil one, the succubus. And it's funny because he called her Elna. So he says, oh, so the evil one had a name or in her mind. She called it the evil one in her mind. This book is it sounded good, but it was garbage. So it says on the back here, it was a Goodreads choice for friend list for best romance. Yeah, I'm sure. Going out with a stalker, control freak, nutball is really gonna be a good contender for the for good romance, good romance material. I mean, if you read the book, it's very weird. This whole thing was pretty much a fanfiction based on the a little bit more slightly better Twilight books. So there you go. It was fanfiction based on a crappy book line, which I have. I've been reading that book. So my verdict for this book, which I can't write better than her, is this: a big fat piece of crap. Because even though he does say, that you have all the power in a submissive domination relationship, it was still very anti-women choice, because it was saying that I want sex now, I want to have you now, I want to clean your ass now. And that being said, I want it in a boathouse, I want it in a rock, I want on a boat, I want a car, all that stuff. I want it with pucks, I want it with locks, I want blah blah blah. I'm ruthless now. He's a very hungry little son of a bitch. So is she. She's also very thirsty. She's very thirsty and crazy too. They deserve each other. And unfortunately, there are relationships like that in the world now. So yeah, I want you guys to give me your thoughts on this book. I want you to tell me if this is really an accurate depiction of a dominant relationship. And E.L. James is a good writer. I don't think so, but I would like to know what you guys think of it. So, I thank you for watching my video on my review of this book. And I got the verse for the month of February 2024. It's very special, this book. And I got good news for you. It is spawned another bombshell where I'll be able to experience the worldwide phenomenon of 50 Shades of Grey, the movie, and then 50 Shades of Grey, the video game phenomenon. We'll be able to use button commands to make her orgasm and squirt. So like in God of War. And that's funny. But yeah. If you guys have any more suggestions for me, any future projects and stuff I can do, you can contact me using my cell at 631-707-3707. Or if you prefer, you can get me on X or Twitter at PNelsonPro. And also you can get me on my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. And if you enjoy seeing my videos and you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, like, or share my video with others. And also you can so I salute you guys, and I want to take pity on the poor men who have to read this along with their wives, because it was too easy to get through. I'll be honest with you, with horrible. It was like a child describing something that was more like a child describing physics, like this and that, and this equals that, and this equals that. And it's like, shut up. This is basically an erotic fantasy where the girl Anna was more or less like a pure-hearted person who became more of a freak, a kinky sex slave girlfriend, if you will. Yeah, I like it. Very unrealistic. Anyway, we're pretty much porn too, with the graphic details and stuff. Like almost like she didn't experience it herself, but didn't really know how to put it in words. So anyway, please up my brothers and sisters, good luck getting through this book if you have it. It was supposed to be like a big novel experience and all that. Meanwhile, we're like watered down. We're expecting a lot more. You could look up a lot more on a computer on paperweight. And the characters were insufferable and stupid. Christian was dominating mass. And I know, just went along with it. Like she wanted to embrace the madness. So, aloha guys. I really need to get my stomach popped and my head checked out. My inner goddess is screaming to me to get the fuck out of here. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, all you girls that guys in internet land.